difficulty. That is going to seal it. Keala Kenley.
Well, let's get back to that because we got a paddle here, and it is Billy Kemper up and riding, gliding down a giant wall of water, pulling into the barrel. It's a cave, it spits, and explodes all around Billy Kemper. Just some of the highlights from today's Jaws challenge, and we're switching mode into the tow session right here as the waves continue to grow in size.
Yeah, you know, it looks like it's getting smoother in a way, but that's a little bit of a mirage because the wind is actually picked up a bit, and those boards fit in between the chops so much better and are designed and built to handle that type of chop and vibration. So it allows the surfer to make it look like it's smoother. And then the other factor is because the waves are so tall, they're literally stretching that water and smoothing it out, but not for that one.
Yeah. The paddle attempt gone wrong. We're going to try to ID that surfer. Meanwhile, behind him, Kai Lenny's been the star of the tow session so far. Check out the size of this wave.
Massive, and of course carving across the top of the wave there. So cool. I mean, he's literally surfing these 50-foot waves with ease.
Yeah, Kaibo, it's to the degree, whether it's 50, 60, 65, 70, it doesn't matter anymore. If you get hit by one, it's gonna feel like 100.
This is what a hit's gonna look like right here.
Tough to see exactly who that is, but a backhander. You know, Red Bull, that is Lucas Shianka is who that is.
Ricochet.
That is Lucas. Lyle Carlson surfboard, Red Bull on the nose.
Chumbo pushing the limits, Peter.
And yeah, he's still competing today, or I mean in this event, and has a shot for a world title, so he better be a bit cautiousness in there.
And letting go of the rope.
That might be local boy Yuri.
Yeah, it's Yuri. That's who I was going to say. He, you can see him on his face. He's a backhander. One of the pioneers out here of paddling.
Actually, one of Kai's surf coaches. He's been very instrumental in helping Kai develop his technique for surfing.
You see, again, you know, I feel like with, you know, where equipment has gone in relation to, you know, what you guys had started, I mean, it's just a refinement further, you know, to a more personality, you know, because you're feeling out what works for you, just like, you know, any board.
Well,
you would generally design it for yourself and how you surf.
To give you a quick board evolution, so the first tow-ins were done on proper Waimea guns, right? And it took one session to figure out, well, if paddling's not part of the equation, why are we still riding boards this big? And so Dick Brewer made Laird an 8.2 tow board that was either 16 or 16 and a half, and that was our first jumping off point into completely redesigning what a big wave, well, at least tow-in gun would become. And from there, Jerry Lopez made us, I want to say it was a 7.8, and at that point, because designs were developing quite rapidly and no one wanted to commit to buying one that might not be relevant in a week or two, we'd all ride the same board and take turns. And so with that, if you put the board on the rocks, you were out.
You're out of the club.
You're out of the club. So everyone